Hello and welcome to Replacement Player Baseball. Today the Cubs are going to face the Marlins in the final game of a 3-game series. The series is tied 1 apiece as the Cubs took Game 1 and the Marlins bounced back to take Game 2. The Cubs, at the completion of this series, are going to head to Cincinnati for another 3-game set on the road. Aaron Nola is on the mound for the Cubs today. He's making start number 26. With a 10-6 record, he has a 4.22 ERA and a 1.20 WHIP. Cubs lineup today will feature a little bit different lineup because, again, we're going to work on getting some people days off here. Danny Santana is going to be the center fielder today. He's going to get to bat second. And Jorge Soler will be out in left field, which means that the Cubs lineup today will include Hoerner, Santana, Correa, Rizzo, Bryant, Harper, Soler, Amaya, and Nola batting ninth. Trevor Rogers is on the mound for the Marlins. He's making start number 24 with a 6-9 record. He has a 4.97 ERA and a 1.46 WHIP. Marlins lineup will include Tapia, Diaz, Anderson, Aguiar, Harrison, Dickerson, Rojas, Alfaro, and Rogers batting ninth. The Dome is open today for this beautiful Sunday afternoon. 82 degrees here in Miami and the wind blowing left to right at 8 mph. And we have a partisan crowd of 13,612 at the stadium today. So, as Trevor Rogers takes the mound for the Marlins, the Cubs sending their leadoff hitter up to the plate. Cubs starting out play today, 32 games over 500, 19 games up in the division, and going next to face Cincinnati, the second place team in the NL Central. Nico Hoerner now at the plate, facing Trevor Rogers. Rogers looking for the sign, and here's the delivery. Lined into right field, that's going to be a leadoff single. Nico Hoerner stopping at first with a base hit, and the Cubs have the leadoff man as on base as Hoerner has extended his hitting streak to 12 games. Santana now batting, runner on first, nobody out. Rogers working with a 1-strike count. Here comes the pitch to Santana. And he lines it to right. Going back toward the line, the right fielder making the play. That's going to be out number 1. Hoerner holding it first. It brings up Correa. 1 out, 1 man on. 1-2 is the count. Here's the pitch to Correa. And he's going to loop that one over the second baseman's head into right center field. That's going to drop in for base hit. Hoerner hesitated as he was not sure if the second baseman would get a glove on it. So he holds it first, which brings up Anthony Rizzo. Rizzo hit a critical home run in yesterday's game, but ultimately in a losing effort. He's facing Rogers now with 1 out, 2 men on. 2 strikes is the count. Rizzo lines into center field. There's another base hit. That's going to possibly drive in a run, but the runners hesitated once again. So the bases are now loaded with 1 out, and Chris Bryant is stepping up to the plate. Bryant with a chance to really contribute in a big way here in the top of the first inning. Bases are loaded, 1 out. Bryant needs to get this ball into the outfield. 2 strikes is the count. Bryant grounds it toward short. The throw goes to second, the relay to first. That is a 6-4-3 double play. So the Cubs do not score despite loading the bases. We're going to the bottom of the first of a 0-0 ball game. Tapia facing Nola, leading off the bottom of the first inning. 2-2 is the count. Nola looking for the sign. And he delivers the pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. That's going to be out number 1. Nola with his first strikeout of the day. And it'll bring up Isan Diaz with 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 is the count. Nola delivers. Lined into center field. Chasing is Santana. He gets there to make the play for out number 2. Anderson now batting. 2 outs, nobody on. Nola pitching with a 2-strike count. Here's the pitch to Brian Anderson. Nola with the delivery. And a liner into center field. That's going to drop in for base hit. So the Marlins have a 2-out single. And now with a runner on base, the Marlins sending Jesus Aguiar up to the plate. 2 outs, 1 man on. First pitch to Aguiar. Here it comes. Line past the third baseman to left field. There's another base hit. So first and second now with 2 outs as the Marlins threatening here in the bottom of the first inning. Monte Harrison comes up next. Marlins trying to break the scoreless tie. 2 strikes is the count. Nola looking to finish off this at-bat. There's a swing and a miss at a breaking ball to end the inning. So the Marlins get 2 hits, but they do not score. The runners are stranded. We're going to the top of the second of a 0-0 ball game. Bryce Harper leading off against Trevor Rogers here in the top of the second inning. 2-2 is the count. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That's going to be out number 1. So now Soler's the batter with 1 out and nobody on. Rogers with a 1-strike count. Here comes the delivery. And a drive into center field chasing Monte Harrison. He makes the play. That's going to be out number 2. Amaya now batting with 2 outs and nobody on. Rogers working. 2-2 is the count. And Amaya swings and misses at a high fastball to end the inning. The Cubs go down to the bottom of the second, still tied at 0 with Miami. Corey Dickerson now leading off for the Marlins here in the bottom of the second inning. Aaron Nola working with a 2-2 count. There's a ground ball to third. Bryant has it. He throws over to first for out number 1. Rojas now the batter. 1 out, nobody on. Nola with the first pitch to Miguel Rojas. Liner up the middle nearly took Nola's head right off. That's going to be a 1-out single as the Marlins now have a runner on base in the bottom of the second inning. Alfaro batting next. 1 out, 1 man on. Here comes the pitch. That's high. The throw goes down to second, and the runner is safe. So Rojas now has 7 stolen bases on the season. With 1 out and a 1-ball count, runner on second, Alfaro facing Nola. 1-2 is the count. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. So that at-bat's over. Nola strikes him out with the sinker. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Trevor Rogers. With 2 outs and the runner in scoring position, Nola facing Rogers. 2 strikes is the count. Here comes the delivery. And a grounder toward first. Rizzo scoops it up. He flips to Nola, who's covering the bag, and the inning is over. So the Marlins strand another runner. We go now to the top of the third of a 0-0 ball game. Nola facing Rogers as a reversal of the last at-bat is going to occur right here to lead off the top of the third inning. 1-2 is the count. This matchup is going to end with a ground ball to short. The throw goes to first and the inning and the at-bat is over. That's out number 1. Horner now batting with 1 out, nobody on. Rogers working with a 1-strike count. And a liner past the first baseman into right field. That's going to be another base hit. So Horner with a 1-out single. He's standing at first. Santana now the batter. 1 out, 1 man on. Swinging away at the first pitch. Santana takes. That is a strike at the knees. So now we're going to try to steal second. See what happens here. There's another fastball. A strike. The throw goes down to second. And Horner is going to be safe. He's now 19 stolen bases on the season. 19 for 22 on attempts. Rogers now facing Santana with a 2-strike count. And runner on second. And there's a drive to deep left field. Every time we steal a base, I feel like this happens. Danny Santana with a 2-run home run. And the Cubs now take a 2-0 lead in the top of the third inning. 374 feet into the left field bullpen. Danny Santana with home run number 15 on the season. 63 RBIs and a .256 batting average for his trouble. Carlos Correa now the batter with 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 is the count. Here's the pitch to Correa. And he's going to pop it up. Left center field chasing. The left fielder comes in and he makes the play for out number 2. Rizzo now batting. 2 outs, nobody on. Rizzo with a 3-1 count. Waiting for the pitch. And that is low for ball 4. Rizzo showing a good eye, drawing the walk. Which brings up Chris Bryant. With 2 outs and 1 man on. 2-2 is the count to Bryant. And the ball gets away. That's going to be ball 3. Rizzo advancing to second. And now with a full count and a runner on second, 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. Bryant with the position to drive in a potential insurance run here in the top of the third inning. Here comes the next pitch to Bryant. And he swings and misses and the inning is over. So the Cubs get 2. They strand a runner. We go to the bottom of the third of a 2-0 ball game. Nola now facing the top of the Marlins lineup in the bottom of the third inning. He's going to be asked to make this 2-0 lead stand up. 1 ball is the count. Nola delivers the pitch. Ground ball towards second. Horner dives. He has it. The throw to first, and that is out number 1. Nice defensive effort by Aaron Nola. And next up is Isan Diaz. 1 out, nobody on. 1 strike is the count. Here's the pitch. And a ground ball towards short. Correa has this one. He throws over to first, and that's going to be out number 2. Anderson now batting with 2 outs and nobody on. 1-2 is the count. Nola with the delivery. A ground ball toward third. Bryant has it. He throws to first, and they go around the horn, grounding out for that inning. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Cubs still up by 2. Bryce Harper leading off against Rogers here in the top of the 4th. Full count. Here is the pitch. Low for ball 4. Bryce Harper drawing the leadoff walk. And now, Jorge Soler is the batter. He's 0 for 1 today. Facing Rogers with a runner on first, nobody out. 3 balls is the count. Here's the pitch. Low for ball 4. So suddenly, Trevor Rogers having some command issues. He's walked the first 2 batters he's faced here in the top of the 4th inning. Miguel Amaya now batting. With first and second, nobody out. Amaya facing Rogers. Here comes the pitch. And a ground ball toward first. The throw goes to second. The relay back to first. That is a 3-6-3 double play. The lead runner advances to third, which is Bryce Harper, and it brings up Aaron Nola with 2 outs and the runner 90 feet away. Rogers working. 1-1 is the count. Here comes the pitch. Grounded up the middle. Second baseman has it. He throws to first, and the inning is over. So despite a promising start, the Cubs ground their way out of that inning, stranding a runner and not scoring. We go to the bottom of the 4th of a 2-0 Chicago lead. Nola facing Aguiar here in the bottom of the 4th. Nola working. First pitch. Ground ball toward third. Bryant has it. He throws to first. That is out number 1. Nola now facing Harrison with 1 out, nobody on. 1 strike is the count. Here comes the pitch. Driven in the air to right. Going back is Harper. Is he going to run out of room? He's up against the wall, and it clears the fence. So that makes this a 2-1 ball game as Monte Harrison goes deep, 361 feet. I guess not very deep, out to right field. Home run number 15 on the season for him, cutting the Cubs' lead in half. This is now a 2-1 ball game. Dickerson facing Nola. Bottom of the 4th, 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 is the count. Nola delivers. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. So he bounces right back with his 4th strikeout of the game. That's a big curveball right there to strike out Corey Dickerson. Brings up Miguel Rojas. 2 outs, nobody on. 1-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. Lined into left field, chasing his Soler. He's going to play it on a hop. And that is going to be out, a 2-out single here in the bottom of the 4th inning. It brings up Jorge Alfaro. 2 outs, 1 man on. Nola working. 2-2 is the count. Swing and a miss to end the inning, and the inning is over. So the Cubs allow a run. We go to the top of the 5th of a 2-1 ball game. Nico Hoerner, 2 for 2 today, leading off against Trevor Rogers here in the top of the 5th inning. 1 strike is the count. Here comes the pitch to Hoerner, and he lines it up the middle. There's a base hit. Hoerner now 3 for 3 on the day. That's a single to lead off the top of the 5th inning. And now Hoerner facing Santana with a runner on first, nobody out. We're going to try to steal second on the first pitch here, see what happens. Trevor Rogers throwing the pitch. It's high, and Hoerner thinks better of it. He heads back to the base. So with a 1-ball count, swinging away now, there's a grounder towards short. The throw goes to second. No relay to first, however. Santana's going to beat it out, and Hoerner breaks up the double play at second base. So now, with Santana on first and Correa batting, 1 out, top of the 5th inning. Santana's going to try to steal second. Let's see what happens here. There's a fastball. Santana was halfway to second base, and he stopped and turned around. That's bizarre. So Correa now waiting for the 1-strike pitch. Here it comes. So that's a foul ball, so now 2 strikes is the count on Correa. Swinging away, there's a pickoff play over to first, and not even close as Santana dives back. We're going to try to steal second again here, see what happens. Here comes the pitch. Outside. Oh, no. Strike 3 is called. Santana holds at first. And now, with 2 outs, Rizzo is the batter. Top of the 5th inning. Runner is still on first. Rogers with a 3-1 count. And Rizzo lines it into center field, but a diving play. And that's going to end the inning. Monte Harrison with a very athletic play out in center field to deny the base hit to Anthony Rizzo. We go now to the bottom of the 5th of a 2-1 ball game. Miller facing Nola here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Nola with the first pitch and a pop-up to left field. Soler getting there. He makes the catch. That is out number 1. Tapia now the batter with 1 out, nobody on. Nola facing Tapia. Full count. Here comes the pitch. Inside for ball 4. So the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Isan Diaz now the batter. One out, one man on. Nola working. First pitch to Diaz. That's outside. The throw goes down to second, and the runner is safe. 15 stolen bases on the season for Tapia. And now Diaz facing Nola with the runner in scoring position and one out here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Full count pitch. Nola delivers. Strike three called at the knees. Nola gets him with the changeup, and that is out number 2. Bryant Anderson now the batter. With a runner on second, 2 outs, bottom of the fifth inning. Anderson facing Nola. He is 1 for 2 today. Tying run in scoring position. 1 strike is the count. There's a liner into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. The runner rounding third. Is he going to try to score? The throw comes home. The runner is going to score, and the game is tied. So an RBI double for Bryant Anderson makes this a 2-2 tie in the bottom of the fifth inning. And now Aguiar is the batter with 2 outs and the runner still on second. Nola working. Here comes the pitch. Liner past the third baseman to left field. There's another base hit. The throw comes home. As the runner comes home, the slide, and he is going to be safe. So now this is a 3-2 Marlin lead here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Nola facing Monte Harrison. 2 outs still. Runner on first. Nola struggling to get the third out here in the fifth inning. 1 strike is the count. Here comes the pitch to Monte Harrison. And a grounder towards short. Correa has it. He throws to second, and the inning is over. Not before the Marlins score 2 more times, taking a 3-2 lead into the top of the 6th inning. Chris Bryant leading off against the new Marlin pitcher, Jordan Holloway, here in the top of the 6th inning. Holloway has thrown 26 2/3 innings, walked 14, struck out 24 with a 4.05 ERA. Bryant up there with a 2-strike count. Holloway with the pitch. And here it comes. Bryant pops it up into right field, chasing toward the line, the right fielder coming in. He makes the play for out number 1. Bryce Harper now the batter. 1 out, nobody on. Holloway working with a 1-ball count. Here comes the pitch to Harper. And he lines that one the opposite way into left field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Bryce Harper representing the tying run over on first base. And now Jorge Soler is the batter. 1 out, 1 man on, top of the 6th. Holloway facing Soler. 2-1 is the count. Soler pops it up, left center field. That's going to be playable. The left fielder gets under it, and he makes the catch for out number 2. And now Miguel Amaya is the batter with 2 outs and the runner still on first. Top of the 6th inning. Holloway facing Amaya. 2-2 is the count. Here comes the pitch. And a swing and a miss to end the inning. So the Cubs strand a runner. We're going to the bottom of the 6th of a 3-2 ball game. Nola comes back out for frame number 6. The Cubs are going to start warming up an arm in the bullpen. In this case, it's going to be, let's see here, if we get to that point, we're going to want, well, we don't really have. So we're just going to go ahead and warm up Ryan Presley. In case that someone's services should be needed to exit this inning. Nola facing Dickerson. Bottom of the 6th, 3-2 ball game. Marlins are ahead. 2-ball count. Nola with the pitch. Popped up center field. Santana chasing, shading toward left center. Near the warning track, he makes the catch. That is out number 1. Rojas now batting. 1 out, nobody on. Nola working. Full count. Here comes the delivery. Grounded towards second. The second baseman Horner picks it up. He throws to first. That's out number 2. Alfaro now batting with 2 outs, nobody on. Nola facing Alfaro with a 2-1 count. Here comes the pitch. And a liner into right center field. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Be extra bases. Alfaro rounding first, heading for second. He's going to have extra bases as he stops at second with a double. So 2 outs, bottom of the 6th inning. And Jose Devers coming off of the bench to pinch hit for the pitcher spot for Miami. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. There's 2 outs and a runner on second, and Ryan Presley is ready to enter this ballgame, which means it is time for a double switch. Ryan Presley is going to come in. He is going to come into the number 8 spot. He is going to pitch. And Buster Posey is going to come in and catch, and he is going to be in the number 9 spot and lead off the next half inning. Devers facing Presley here in the bottom of the 6th. 2 out, runner on second. Cubs trying to hold this at a 1-run deficit. Presley working. 1-2 is the count. Here comes the pitch to Devers. Presley from the stretch, looking for the sign. And a liner past the third baseman down the left field line. That's going to drive in another run. So a 4-2 ball game now off of an RBI double from Jose Devers here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Presley now working to Tapia with 2 outs and the runner still on second. Presley with a 1-1 count. There's a grounder toward the, past the first baseman into right field. That's another base hit. Another run is going to score an RBI double, back-to-back RBI doubles, making this a 5-2 ball game here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Now, Isan Diaz is going to come up to the plate with 2 outs, 2 runs already in. Runner on second. Presley working. 2-1 is the count. Here comes the pitch. Grounded towards second. A diving play. It gets past Horner into right field, and that is going to be an infield single. So now, Tapia going over to third. There's runners on the corners with 2 outs, and Bryant Anderson is the next batter for the Marlins. Presley working. Here comes the pitch. A grounder towards short. Correa has this one. He throws to second to end the inning. However, not before the Marlins score 2 more times, taking a 5-2 lead into the top of the 7th inning. Buster Posey going to lead off against Nick Neidert here in the top of the 7th. Neidert has a 1-0 record, 31 innings thrown, 4 walks, 27 strikeouts, and a .290 ERA. Neidert facing Posey to lead off the top of the 7th inning. 1-1 is the count. Neidert looking for the sign and delivering the pitch. And Posey grounds it toward third. The throw goes over to first. That is out number 1. Horner now the batter. He is 3 for 3 today, facing Neidert. 2 strikes is the count. Neidert with the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3, so that's out number 2. Horner swinging and missing at the fastball, and now Danny Santana is the batter. He has a home run driven in both Cub runs in today's ball game. Neidert facing Santana. 2 strikes is the count. Here comes the delivery. And Santana pops it up right center field. Chasing the right fielder has it, and he makes the play to end the inning. So the Cubs go down in order. We go down to the bottom of the 7th of a 5-2 ball game. And we are going to have Ryan Presley face Jesus Aguilar here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Cubs are down by 3. Here comes the first pitch from Ryan Presley. He is looking for the sign. And there's a liner past the third baseman in the left field. Presley cannot seem to buy an out in today's ball game. So a leadoff single. And that's going to bring up Monte Harrison. Let's throw over to first and see if we can catch him now. Nope. Oh, we got him. He's out. Picking off the runner at first. So now there's nobody on base. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Harrison facing Presley. 2-2 is the count. Here comes the pitch. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. And just like that, there's 2 outs and nobody on base. And now Corey Dickerson is the batter. Bottom of the 7th. Presley facing Dickerson. Let's see if he can get out of this inning. Here's the full count and the delivery. And strike 3 is called and the inning is over. So the Marlins do not score. We go to the top of the 8th of a 5-2 ball game. Jimenez is going to sit down. Neidert facing Correa here in the top of the 8th. Neidert only threw 9 pitches to navigate the 7th inning. Let's see if the Cubs can be a little more patient here in the 8th. Correa with a 1-strike count. And there's a pop-up high in the air to center field. Coming in is Monte Harrison. He makes the catch for out number 1. Rizzo now the batter. 1 out, nobody on. Neidert facing Rizzo. 1-1 is the count. Here comes the delivery. And Rizzo is hit by the pitch. So he takes a fastball right to the side, and he goes down to first to be the base runner. And now Chris Bryant is the batter. 1 out, 1 man on. Neidert facing Bryant, who is 0 for 3 today. Here comes the first pitch to Chris Bryant, and he pops it up short center field. Coming in, the center fielder makes the play. That is out number 2. Bryce Harper now the batter, and he's going to be opposed by the new Marlin pitcher, Luis Avilan. Avilan has an 0-2 record, 43 1/3 innings, 10 walks, 40 strikeouts, and a .395 ERA. Avilan faces Harper with 2 outs, runner on first here in the top of the 8th inning. We need to get Mr. Jimenez back up, make sure he's ready to come in. Avilan faces Harper. Full count. Avilan looking for the sign, working from the stretch, and here's the delivery. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. That was probably ball 4, and Harper chased it. So that ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th now, 5-2 in favor of Miami. Jimenez is going to come into this game. No, we're actually going to do another double switch, actually, I think. No, we're just going to let Jimenez pitch, and then we'll pinch hit for him when his turn comes up. So, Joe Jimenez coming out of the Cub bullpen. He's thrown 44 and 2/3 innings, walked 11, struck out 58 with a 3.02 ERA. Jimenez faces Rojas to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning for the Marlins. Jimenez with the delivery and a grounder toward third. Bryant has it. He throws to first. That is out number 1. Alfaro now batting. 1 out, nobody on. 2 strikes is the count. Jimenez with the pitch. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. So that is out number 2. Jimenez blew that right by him at 98 miles an hour. And now Bregman the batter with 2 outs, nobody on. Jimenez working. 1-2 is the count. Here comes the delivery. Grounded back toward the mound. Joe Jimenez has it. He throws to first and the inning is over. So the Cubs retire the Marlins in order. We go to the top of the 9th with the Cubs down by 3. And now Alex Vezia comes out of the Marlins bullpen to try to earn the save. He got the save in yesterday's game. Vezia has thrown 40 and a third innings, walked 22, struck out 47 with a 6.02 ERA. And we are going to warm up Liam Hendricks in the event that we go, into the bottom of the 9th inning. So Vezia facing Soler to lead off the Cubs in the top of the 9th. Soler waiting for the first pitch. Vezia looking for the sign. And here comes the delivery. Vezia with the pitch. And he hits Soler. So that is going to be a leadoff runner on base for the Cubs. Soler is examined by the trainer, and he is going to be allowed to remain in the game. However, we are going to pinch hit for Mr. Soler. Malik Smith is actually going to be inserted into the game as the new left fielder. And now, the lefty Vezia will face the righty. Well, you know what? I mean, Estrada would be the by-the-book choice. You pinch hit with the righty against the lefty reliever. Trent Grisham, however, is in fact the better hitter. And so we're going to send him up to pinch hit for the pitcher's spot and see what he can do here in the top of the 9th inning. So, we're going to try to steal second on the first pitch here, see what happens. Vezia facing Grisham. Here comes the pitch. It's low. There's no throw down to second at all. They don't even bother as Malik Smith steals his 15th base of the season uncontested. Grisham now facing Vezia with a runner on second and nobody out. Here comes the 1-2 pitch and a grounder up the middle. Second baseman has it. He throws to first. That is going to be out number 1. Malik Smith advancing to third on the play, and it brings up Buster Posey. 1 out, 1 man on. Vezia working. 1 strike is the count. And Posey hits it high in the air. Deep right field, not going to be deep enough. Near the warning track, the catch is made. Malik Smith is going to tag up and score easily. This is now a 5-3 ball game here in the top of the 9th inning. That is the second out, which brings up Nico Horner. 2 outs, nobody on. Cubs down by 2. Vezia facing Horner. Here comes the delivery. And Horner lines it past the first baseman in right field, so that's another base hit. The Cubs still in business here in the top of the 9th inning as Horner reaches first. And now Santana's the batter. With 2 outs and the runner on first, Santana facing Vezia here in the top of the 9th inning. Vezia, with the first pitch, Santana fouls it off. So that's strike 1. All right, Santana swinging away with 1 strike count. And he loops that one into left field. Is that going to drop in? No, the catch is made and the game is over. That looked for a moment like it might find no man's land out there in short left field. But the Marlins are victorious. They take 2 out of 3 from the Cubs in Miami. The Cubs getting 3 runs on 8 hits with no errors. The Marlins 5 runs on 12 hits with no errors. The player of today's game is the Marlins' Trevor Rogers. He went 5 5 innings of 6-hit, 2-run baseball with 3 walks and 4 strikeouts. Rogers improves to 7-9. Vezia getting his 26th save of the season. Aaron Nola dropping to 10-7 as he went 5 2/3 of 8-hit, 4-run baseball with 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. So the Cubs dropped to 76-45 as the Marlins improved to 46-73. Thank you for watching Replacement Player Baseball.